Welcome back to WWE 2K18, and now it's time for Jova to defend his SCWRM Championship in an Elimination Chamber match.
So are my chances as low as Microsoft winning E3 this year?
Well, we'll see. Basically,
Great job, Joe.
in an Elimination Chamber match, how it works is, it's a giant cage. 6 competitors are in it, but 4 of them have to wait in their pods to come out, and 2 people start the match. The only way to be eliminated is to be pinned or made to submit. Last one standing wins the match.
And from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the Super Classic Worldwide Raw Men's Champion, #1, Jason.
Guys, one thing's for certain, this Elimination Chamber will chew these superstars
So, I believe this is the first time we've seen the Elimination Chamber in these playthroughs. Also, the title belt's kind of glitched out there.
Whoops.
Yeah. Uke's visual concepts, that might have been something you need to work on.
Something for sports games to listen to in general.
There always seems to be that one little... and speaking of glitch, here comes Pedro.
From Lisbon, Portugal, weighing in
Pedro, the ultimate glitch finder.
Speaking of which, does Lisbon, Portugal have any notable wrestlers, male or female?
I'm not sure.
Back in the 80s, but not anymore.
Most of the big Hispanic wrestlers come from either Spain or Mexico. In some cases, Costa Rica and Puerto Rico and those kind of places.
You made me look like Dark Lord Jota 1. Like,
Oh
seriously.
yeah, he does look a bit like him.
And
That's not how I look like, for the record.
Oh god, you know what I should have done? I based it off your David Cage avatar.
That's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, it looks so much. It looks a lot more like that, like Dark Lord Jota 1 than David Cage. That's the thing.
Tell me about it.
I know what I should have done now.
What?
I should have. You know how David Cage looks in most, how much he might as well wear it on his sleeve.
Yeah, didn't you put that on the back of the shirt?
Yeah, I know. I should have put it on his sleeve.
Oh.
That would have made it more, more funnier.
More funnier? Don't you mean funnier? More funnier.
More funny. More funnier, don't you mean more
If
funny? That's what I said.
if anything, it would be more funny, but that's not correct either, because funny is a short adjective. Therefore, Dwibs, I shouldn't be teaching you how to speak English.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pedro and Dwibs' pantomime.
Why am I teaching an Englishman how to speak English properly?
It depends. Why do I have to tell a guy how to do stealth?
You say funnier, not more fun.
Ladies, you're both beautiful.
Thanks, but
But
Well,
only
I was beautiful, Jova, but again, Jova Dwibs made me look like that larger than one, so now I'm no longer beautiful.
again, but only one of you can have a secret mystery date with the
Correct.
lovely Hillary Phillips.
For the record, that was just a joke. I love Dr. Joe 1.
I don't even know who he is.
He's an
Oh,
underrated
yeah.
YouTube reviewer. He's great, so check out his Metroid Other M review, his Yu-Gi-Oh reviews,
His knack review.
Basically I had to fill out some spots, so filling out one of them is WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
The Harts are basically a well-known and well-respected wrestling family who are famous for their wrestling ability, namely hold, speed, agility. Basically, anything good about wrestling, the Harts have pretty much got nailed down. Except promos.
Really?
Historically, the Harts have never been good at promos. In fact, the best one they did was during there was one promo Bret Hart did in 1997, which ironically enough was the last year he was in the WWF, where he basically just went nuts and started swearing and yelling at everybody.
For promotional material? Dang.
No, he just went nuts.
Well, that's what I mean, because you said that they don't do good with promos.
No, that was his best delivered one.
Oh, hey, Dedge.
New York,
I'll show you actually after this, Jova.
205 pounds, T-Rex Dennis.
T-Rex?
Chamber time, guys.
I couldn't think of a better nickname for.
I'm always ready for the Elimination Chamber. I just hope these 6 superstars are ready because this will be about as brutal as it gets.
Oh, an interesting thing about WWE music nowadays. In the past, it was done by most of their entrance music was done by one guy, Jim Johnston, who's famous for making the likes of the themes for Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, The Undertaker, etc. Although nowadays they're done by a music producing duo called CFOs.
Really?
Yeah, they're famous for having themes that are good, but they have an issue of looping. They're like the Jun Sonoe of wrestling music. Speaking of wrestling, back to another well, he's not a Hall of Famer, but he's been recognized for his wrestling ability too. Brock Lesnar, former American footballer who transitioned to wrestling. Who then later tried to, but then he was in the WWE from 2002 till 2000 when he had a failed NFL career, then he had a successful MMO career, and then he came back to WWE. Yeah, quite the career.
I'll say.
And when I say MMO, mostly UFC.
And what does promo stand for, since I assumed when you said promo you meant like...
When the wrestlers talk.
Oh.
Like promotion kind of thing.
Yeah, when I said Bret Hart went nuts, basically he thought he was being screwed over by everybody, and so he just snapped at everyone. I'll show you that after this part, actually, if you guys want. Anyway, the match is going to start with not Bret Hart, sorry, he's in the pod. Brock Lesnar with Deji. Again, rules are simple. You're in the cage, 4 people are locked in the pods, and there's intervals as to when they come in. First one, if you get pinned or made to submit, you are eliminated. The last one standing is the winner.
Wonder why they don't just have them go in all at once.
It's for tension.
So basically, the ones who start off are kind of going to be at a cardiovascular disadvantage.
Yeah, the Elimination Chamber made its debut at Survivor Series of 2002.
Tell me your thoughts on Dennis.
And it was a World Heavyweight Championship match where the winner was Shawn Michaels.
Lovely.
He won the world title, held it for like a month.
That's a decent amount of time.
Well, nowadays, Shiwai, a month's pretty much nothing. Well, it's always been nothing. Back in the old days, some people held the title for like nearly a decade.
Well, I guess back then that would be quite a while.
Although nowadays,
It's a long time to wait.
Nowadays, it's rare to have a reign that goes on for a year.
Well, sure, being a Kingdom Hearts fan, I'm well aware that a decade is a long time to wait.
Yeah.
We can relate to that. Soon, though.
Soon.
Neutralizes him with an elbow. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily. But we all know his pain tolerance is off the charts.
Plot twist, it's actually my apathy towards Kingdom Hearts that caused the delay.
Well, Dwibs, you'd be
doesn't care about the series. Delay.
Dwibs, you'd be hunted down and tracked for the rest of your life. If that were the case.
Anyway, I'm next in.
Goody.
And yes, I'm controlling myself.
Of course.
And now I'm just going to stand here and wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. Which is then. knee to throat. Or is it the face? I couldn't tell that.
Huh.
Oh, that was a hard shot.
Wow, Deji just helped you out there. Oh, and then he got you in the back.
No, he didn't. I was about to take Brock Lesnar down, but then he interrupted me.
I mean, he hit him first, but then he socked you in the back, go figure.
Because of course he did. But I'm too clever for that tactic.
Indeed.
Wow,
What
I'm
the
so
heck?
powerful. I sent Brock Lesnar flying across the ring.
It didn't even look like you touched him properly. It looked more like you were doing the praise the sun pose at him.
Maybe he hates that pose and it causes him to go flying across the ring in anger.
Maybe.
I don't know. So anyway, there's a lot of punches and kicks in this match.
Yeah.
And there's no weapons because you can't get to the weapons. Oh, cover. One. Oh, crap. Remember, it's an elimination match, so there's no need to interrupt the pins. Unless you really, really, really want to pin that superstar in particular yourself.
No taking my kills.
I swear that was like the same move that he tried on me earlier. Anyway, it's almost time for the next person to come in. What's your guesses, guys?
Hitman?
Well, let's find out. Yep, it's Bret Hart.
Alright.
In he comes. The Canadian wrestler. By the way, I think Brock Lesnar's from Minneapolis.
Really?
Yeah, is Minneapolis famous? Actually, no, he's from, he was born in South Dakota.
Figures.
He lives in, well, he lives in Canada, apparently. Yeah, sorry, I got confused there.
Wow, another partial suplex.
Oh, Brock Lesnar's eliminated.
So much for
Wow,
that
that was,
career.
Very good, Dwibs. And I love how he just accepted immediately and calmly. Yeah, because that's totally within Brock Lesnar's character.
Well, yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing that maybe future games can implement. Being if you're eliminated, depending on what the wrestler's personality is like, face or heel, he could just like attack one of the other wrestlers. Oh no, I've been DDT'd. No, I won't. No. Oh, kicked out.
Speaking of kicking,
I seem to be improving a lot with reversals.
but of course.
Something I like to do in these games, improve my time pressing the R2 button to reverse a move.
Looks like we have a newcomer coming up in a few seconds.
Yep. Or it's either going to be Pedro or Jova. Let's see. It's the Ace Attorney legend himself, Jova Hexion.
Oh goody! Okay.
So I came up last. Okay.
Well, I bet to think of it as an advantage. Everyone else will be tired out, so you can just come in and pick up the bets.
Yeah.
Well, Jova not so much, since you just came in.
Deji was the first one in the match.
Right now, Deji's the one who's the most damaged, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there you go.
And he's eliminated.
So 3 left.
Dwibs,
And
bit of
then
help.
there were
Thanks.
3.
Jova is every man for himself.
No, really, I appreciate your help there. In fact, let me show you my appreciation.
By just standing there. Nice appreciation.
Hey, I was trying to show you my appreciation. Well, dang it, Dwibs, now you brought everything else on yourself now to come.
You were gonna hit me.
Why do you assume that?
Because we're in a wrestling match.
Every man for himself.
Well, couldn't we have spoken this out diligently?
Jova, it's a wrestling match.
Well, right now we're not doing a promo, Jova. We do that in the promos, not in the match.
Testosterone overload.
Basically,
Or estrogen if it's a women's match.
basically, Shiroi, those scenes in the South Park WWE parody where they're talking about how they lost their job or that the wife cheated on them. So that's of course parody of the typical promos where the wrestlers just stand on the ring talking to each other with a microphone. That's where, as Jova would put it, we settle our differences or talk these things out. But right now we're in the middle of a match.
Pedro, almost time for you to come in.
Oh, Cootie.
Oh no, I'm being pinned. Oh, kicked out. There you go. Now Pedro is in the match, and now all the competitors.
Groin.
And I'm. Oh, okay.
No disqualification. Right. And now we're gonna do a.
What the heck was Pedro doing there?
I'm checking.
Okay,
breath.
we're going in and out. I see.
In out.
Oh, I get it. I'm trying to buy time.
You put your right foot in and shake it on the bout.
It's the wrestling equivalent.
I guess I'm trying to buy time.
Brilliant. It's actually a smart technique.
It's the wrestling equivalent of the hokey cokey.
Me and Jova.
Yeah.
I broke it off.
Well, maybe I should go in and settle this.
I'm going to punish Pedro for waiting.
Oh, Jova's going for bread. Really, Dwibs?
Yes. Oh, well, never mind.
Well, what did you think was gonna happen?
That's happened before.
Reverse!
Needs to finish it.
No! Oh, I did it.
Yeah, you managed to escape. Oh. Oh, and Jova even rolled Bret Hart up for the pinfall.
Wow.
Oh, ow.
You deserve that, by the way.
Again, Jova, every man for... Oh, well, Pedro's going to try and steal.
Well, you did say it was every man for himself, so...
True.
Yeah.
That can't be the rule, only when it's convenient for you.
Mind you, that can happen sometimes in wrestling.
Dang it, Paige has got the health advantage. It's
not showing it, though, at the minute.
Oh!
Oh. Yeah, maybe I should wait until his health's down.
Maybe. Oh!
Well, you take a lot of suplexes, aren't you, Jova?
I do.
You're not going to do the okey cokey again, are you? Alright. Yeah. Oh, but it seems we switched targets. Jova's going after me, and now Pedro's going after us. Oh, nope. You know, I might as well change my name to the King of Roots. Because I've done the most of that. Oh! Knees to
So,
back.
Hey, Dwibs, I got it. Dwibs, the reverser.
Of course. Jova would be the... Well, Jova would be the loser at this point. As the cover. 1, 2...
And I am emotional support.
Yeah.
How lucky for you.
Of course I'm out.
Yes, yeah.
Wait,
you come back only to realise you're out.
Well, his Jova took it well.
Well, he's the face.
Yeah, but Brock is supposed to be heel, and yet...
Back in from the floor. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Oh, crap. So it's me versus Pedro versus Bret Hart. Oh, no. I'm going to be... Oh, I reversed it.
Wow.
And I'll just be staying here buying myself time, I guess. Or not.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys do it out. I'll... There you go. Oh, my aching back.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll break your back. Yeah, I'll just stay here and let you go. Oh, Bret Hart's coming after me.
Brett's software bullshit.
Yeah. Oh no, sharpshooter. No.
Sharpshooter. Oh shit.
Oh.
Get to the ropes. Get to the ropes.
I can't pay to remember. It's no DQ.
What's
All
a
right.
sharpshooter?
It's it's what Brett is doing right now.
Oh,
There you
snap.
go.
I'm out. I'm out.
All right.
It's all you now, Pedro, determining the dignity of Squirm Cons.
I swear, if we lose our entire SCWRM Championship to an outsider, Dwibs, you're at fault.
Oh no, sharpshooter again!
Is that like his signature move?
Yes, it is. It's his signature finisher, yeah.
No, Pedro, hang in there, man! No!
There we go.
Oh.
Well, guys, Squirm has lost the title.
Dwibs, what have you done?
I'll fix it, don't worry.
The next match me trying to...
Do this. Okay, it's okay. Dwibs, do we have a Money in the Bank suitcase?
No.
God, crap.
What's that?
Basically, Jova, if you... usually when there's a match at WrestleMania called the Money in the Bank match, basically whoever first grabs a certain suitcase at the top of the ladder wins.
They can use it to get an instant championship.
Yeah, and inside that suitcase is a counter that allows you to challenge the champion at any moment, at any time.
The entire group losing their title to a guy who hasn't wrestled full-time since 2000. Join us next time where we have a battle royal to decide the #1 contender for the title.
We've lost our title to an outsider.
After GM Deji tells us off for our failure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, great. Just great. It's not even to an outside, just an outsider, Jova. We lose it to a guy who hasn't wrestled full-time since 2000.
And it's all your fault.
It's not my fault. Jova, you didn't win either.
Well, I had a disadvantage.
Of what?
You.
Also, I don't know why GM. Also, why is GM Deji telling us off for our failure? Match 2.
Anyway, see you in the next part for the Battle Royale.
Yeah,
ya.
we'll see you then.
See ya.